spare RBC that I have from the K20z3 that I bought as a spare, just in case if I had any issues with this with the K20A. And as you can see, this is a before. I'm gonna try my best to get it, you know, like looking good as possible. I mean, it is used. Off camera, there was a broken bolt there, had to remove. It was a pain in the butt. And then I also had to remove a little plug they had up here as well. And then I removed, there was a stud down here, I removed that as well. So further ado, let's start cleaning it. So you should be able to see a before and after right now. Right there, all done. So this is the finished product. This is the best I can do with the greaser, oven cleaner, and a wire brush. If I had like a wire brush, but you know, like the one for the drill or something, I guess it will be a little bit better. I did hit it with a Brillo pad or a Scotch pad, and it did help out a little bit, but overall this is the best I can do with what I have. Other thing that I can probably do is probably paint it. That will actually make it look way better, because obviously all these corrosion or this crap that's in there will not show. And something else that I found when taking it apart and then looking at it, inspecting it, it does have some pitting in here, so you can see. Not sure if it got exposed to the elements, but yeah, it's just slight pitting that it has, especially here. You can see some pitting, but overall it will work and will seal. So yeah, so this one is all ready to clean, and I'll be putting it in storage or putting it away until I need it. But I do have the budget one coming on the way, and that one is, if not worse than this one. That's why it was so cheap. But I'll keep you guys posted on the price as the video goes along. But yeah, and then this is completely off the budget build. This is just something that I bought on the side, just in case if the EG goes down, or I have a spare for the Integra in the future. Something else that I was able to accomplish, well, you know, I'm not sure if it came out perfect, which I don't think so, but it's fine. It's my first time doing it. I'm not really that good at, you know, doing these stuff, so I'm still learning. And you know, what drill bit size, and you know, what type. That's my kit right there from Harbor Freight to use to tap and indite all these stuff. So I wanted to put the sensor on the side. As you guys can see, well, it's here. It comes with this little bar fitting, so I was able to take it out with this. It's like a stud puller. I just pretty much like rotated it and then just pulled it out, and then I was able to drill it with a 3/8 bit. It's not focusing, but, and then I tapped it, and yeah, I got some threads. I mean, they're a little bit bigger than what I wanted, and I could have just not gotten that deeper, but I wanted the sensor to stick out a little bit more, because that's what you want in order for it to read. And I'm just doing this because you know, I don't like the fitting, and it's just an alternate to plug it, because I can also find, you know, the correct bolt in there just to put it in. You know, obviously I'm going to put Teflon in, and or a lot of Honda Bond in there as well to seal it up. But you know, this will do. It's a little bit, you know, shaky, maybe, you know, threads are a little bit big, but it's fine. I'll tighten it down as much as I can, and then, you know, put a Honda Bond in there and just make sure it'll seal, and it'll kind of look something like that. As you can see, sensor is sticking out, the portion that detects it, and that's pretty much going to be for if I want to run a gauge or anything like that, or you know, but mainly what I was going for was just to plug it, but I wanted to give it some style and something that I can eventually use in the future, which I went with that. So yep, so this one's going to be going on to the K24, and it's going to look something like this. Show you guys, because I have it on the EG, and I'm not using it, but it was used at one point for my gauges on the side. And as you can see, this K2 one already comes with it, and it's already fitted to it, so you can see right there. So it's gonna look something like that. And you know, I got some purpose. Budget wise, I was gonna run the RAA one and, you know, just call it a day, but or get fake skunk 2 one that they have online, but I got a great deal on that RBC that I found on eBay. It was $240, the cheapest that I seen, because when I got this and this was about 4 or 5 years ago, I got this for $245 brand new, and now the price in RBC intake manifold just skyrocketed, and it's just been hard to find a decent one, or just finding them affordable to begin with. So I got lucky and I found one for $240. Yes, it's 30 and it leaves a little TLC, but nonetheless, $240, it's a good price, and I'm adding it to the budget build. But those are other options as well, because if I do get my hands on that fake skunk 2, that replica, I can show you guys on how to convert it to as you can see, to run an IAC, because that one will not let you run an IAC, but it's easy. I seen it, and you can run an IAC on it as well with a little conversion on it. But nonetheless, I got the RBC one because I want to run IAC. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be upgrading the throttle body. I can't find any affordable or cheap ones unless I go with the fake ones. But I do have my Accord one, which I believe is a 60mm. I could be wrong, but I'll be running that instead. I'm not shooting for crazy numbers or power. It's whatever I can get. I will be talking to my tuner, Josh Tune. Make sure to hit him up if you guys are looking for a tune on your vehicle. And then, I'll let him know what I'm going for. I'm looking more for MPGs, highway miles and stuff like that. I will not mind if he gives me a little juice tune or something, where I can definitely switch it up or something. But it's something that I will talk to him in the future. Alright, so today's the day. I'm going to be unboxing the RBC that I got from eBay for $240, and then I'll put obviously with tax and shipping, whatever, everything, the grand total somewhere around here. But here we go, we have it up here, and then I put my intermediate shaft bolts right here. So this is from I believe a Z3, which I believe they should be all the same. We will find out. But I got this on eBay as well, and I will put the price somewhere on the screen. I actually got this from Hush Performance, but obviously it was on eBay. So yep, nonetheless, they're here as well. So I got them myself. Got them here. So here we have the RBC that I got from eBay. As you can tell, it is hideous, but nonetheless, I got it for really cheap, and it fits the budget bill. I'm kind of disappointed that they cut off a little bit of this PCV valve hose. I was really looking forward to using it, but I'll see what I can do. I know the OEM's one could get a little bit pricey, but yeah, I was kind of looking forward to it. But yeah, it's all shopped up there. This is pretty much obsolete. I would not be using this. I don't think I can use this or modify it. I could try to see, maybe use it down here, but I'm not sure if it will withstand, because one time I put one here and I don't think it was rated for it, and it inflated like a balloon, and I had to toss it out. But yeah, these are going out. These will be going out because I'm not putting the cover on it. And yeah, and you can see they still has the what is that, the O-rings. It looks like the O-rings from the injectors are still in them. I'll be removing this as well, not needed. It did come with the little gasket. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I got all the bolts, awesome, map sensor, all corroded, yeah, but I mean, nonetheless, it was affordable. You see this black surface needs to be clean as well. Does have a little bit of a gasket, but I do not see any. They ended up cutting this hose as well, which is a bummer. I could have saved that one, but it's not a big deal. And seems like I got a little bit of goodies on there too. I don't know if there's, at some point there's a spider in there, but you can tell it's all a little nasty. Other than that, it does look way cleaner than the other one that I got from the Z3. So nonetheless, let's get right into cleaning this. So let's go. Boom, here you go, finished product. It's not, the best, because I still got these little black spots, whatever that is, and it does not want to come out. Maybe if I had a wire brush, like on my drill, it will probably work out. But you got some rust in there. I mean, overall, can't complain for the price. came out looking okay, and it's decent now, so I am completely happy. I had to scrape off some of the gaskets or whatever happened here, but as you can see, scrape off a little bit of that, and I still have a little bit more because it costs like a little bit of maybe rusting or pitting, but it's not bad overall. It's pretty decent. So yeah, I will consider it a win. I took all these stuff out. The only one that's still in there is just this set, which I have to take out, but I'll probably leave it for a later day or maybe later because I have stuff to do. But overall, I am happy with the results, and I got a little mock action going on for you guys here on how it's gonna look. It's not bad, man. It cleaned out pretty well. I am happy with the results. I might have to scrape a little bit more here, maybe hit it with the Brillo pad, same on the other side. But yeah, I'll have to see how it works out. If I can use these studs, probably have to remove them. I'll make sure this time to put some penetrant, maybe a little bit of heat, and to give some time, and then repeat, and then remove with the double nut method, or my special tool. But overall, it's pretty good. I am content with the results. The price is amazing for these RBCs, which are hard to find for a decent price, and yeah, super happy with how it came out. But yeah, I mean, I can either paint it or whatever, but I mean, it came out pretty decent. Can't complain. Yeah, so the Budget K24 Integra belt has an RBC, and something that I wanted to talk to you about. So I have a spare K20z3. So this is just an emergency if things were to fail with this issue that I had here, because I will have to either take it to a machine shop because I could not take it out, or worst case, if it starts leaking really bad, I might have to get a block. That is the worst case, and then transfer everything onto it, which is pretty sucky. But let's just you know, pray that everything works out good on the budget. But yeah, overall it's good. I got the spare one here just in case. I'm going to be taking out some of the stuff like this, like water neck here is a K20z3 direct fit. If anybody's interested, let me know. I'll get it for a fair price. I'll take it out, give it to you the way it is, because I'm not going to be running that. I'm probably going to get the plastic cover. I like running that instead. But yeah, here is my C3, my spare engine, you can say, long block, and I have everything for it. I ended up using the alternator on this side, but yeah, I am really stoked with how it's looking. I'm gonna keep it there for the meantime. But yeah,